everyone. Um, Today I just wanted to share a little tool with you that I've been using in my own life that I really love, and I just sort of I'm very like old school. If you haven't seen some of my other videos where I just grabbed a piece of paper and I haven't put the dates in, but this is the month of February. So this is February right now. And what I'm going to do with this is put the dates in, and I'm going to keep track of, and I might need to actually get a bigger piece of paper, but what I'm going to keep track of is different things that I'm celebrating. So things that I've accomplished. It does not matter how big or small. It just matters that it's an accomplishment. So I'm going to be keeping track of that. I may also be keeping track of things I'm grateful for. Um, yeah, and I think that's what I'm going to limit it to is what I'm grateful for and successes. And the reason I'm doing this is because we get to, sometimes people will say, how was your first quarter? Or how was your second quarter? How was your third quarter? Or for me, the past couple years, at the end of the year, people are sort of saying, how was this year? What did you accomplish? What did you get done? And if I don't keep a list somewhere, I forget. And sometimes I know some people, have gone back into their phone and they've sort of looked back at their year through their phone, which is a great idea. What was last January like, or February? And then you have an idea. Sometimes for me, believe it or not, going through my bank statement and seeing maybe something that I purchased, um, like a workshop or something, you know, reminds me, oh yes, I did that. I signed up for that and I completed that. Or it might be, I don't know, like an event that you went to, or say you went out to dinner with some friends and that's showing up on your credit card statement, something that was like a lot of fun. So sometimes my bank statement sort of helps me to remember some big things. But this year, excuse me, this year, and I did not do it in January. I was not diligent. I kept saying, oh yes, I'm going to keep track of things that brought me joy or a success that I had, and I just didn't do it in January. I could go back, and I might go back and, like I said, track my bank statement, because that'll give me some idea of some things. Or in my calendar, actually in my calendar, I might have written something that I did that was that I'm working, something that I did that I'm working towards a goal on, and that'll jog my memory of maybe some successes that I've had along the way. So I'm gonna be using this, and like I said, I'm old school. You can print something out from the computer that already has February's dates, and I might write down something, and I might just draw something that signifies something that was a success for me or an accomplishment. And it's good to, if you want to do the gratitude thing, you can. You could have one of these for your gratitude. Some people keep a gratitude journal, but you could also, I'm very visual, so I like seeing it. Journaling is great, and I also journal, but I actually like seeing something like this. So, and pictures are good too. So you could do this for gratitudes, like your daily gratitudes. You could do it for things that bring you joy. You could do it for things that have blessed you. And like I said, I'm going to keep track of accomplishments, so that at the end of the day, sometimes you're like, I didn't really do anything. But if you think about it, if you do spend the time at the end of the day and you jot some things down that you feel really good about and were a success. And like I said, it can be big, it can be little. As we're chipping away at our goals, all the little things add up. So it doesn't mean today I finished the book or I finished one chapter. No, it could just be today I sat down and worked on my book. That's an accomplishment. That's an accomplishment. So just try to be mindful of like chipping away at the things that are important for you, your goals for this quarter, for this year, for this week maybe. But to keep track of them and then to look at them, you'll see that as the weeks fill up, you'll go, oh, that's so cool. Like I did that. I did that. Instead of us being so hard on ourselves, we can have something tangible that we look back at and feel good about. And that, when you start to feel good about something, it just increases. That energy just increases. So instead of like feeling maybe bad, we want to increase how we're feeling about something. So that's my little tip for today. I have a feeling that I'm going to come back because I have some other things I want to share, but they're completely different topics. So I will be back, but that's it for now. Thanks for joining. I'd love to hear any comments that you might have.